Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Sunday School. I'm so happy to be with you here today. And today I'm so excited because I have a very special friend with me today. Gabriella, how are you, Gabriella? Good. What church do you go to?
St. Mark DC.
Beautiful, St. Mark DC. Today, Gabriella, we have a very special topic we're going to talk about today. We're going to be talking about one of the Coptic months of our Coptic year. You know which months are we going to be talking about?
No.
Okay, so we're going to be talking about the month of Kiahk. Okay? Alright, well, let's start by asking a question. Do you know how many months are in a Coptic year?
12.
Actually, you're close. We have 13 months in the Coptic year. But we have 12 months in the regular year, okay? So like January, February, March, we have like 12 months of those. But then for the Coptic calendar, we have 13 months, okay? Not 12. So we have one extra month, okay? So the month of Kiahk, do you know is in the Coptic year?
No.
No. Okay. So Kiahk is the 4th month of our Coptic year, okay? So Kiahk is one of the best months in our Coptic year, okay? Do you know why? Or do you know why is it very special?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Why?
Because we celebrate to Saint Mary.
Okay, that's great. So when you hear the word Kiahk, or when we are approaching the month of Kiahk, there's one thing that many people look forward to. We do it on Saturday night, maybe other nights as well. But do you know what is it that we do on Saturday nights that people like, especially in the month of Kiahk?
No.
Okay, so midnight praises, or in other words, called tasbih. Okay, do you know the midnight praises? Do you know just like
Yes.
the idea? Yeah, okay, great. So, Kiahk is actually a month of praise. Okay, it's a month of praising, okay? And at the end of the month of Kiahk, we celebrate something. So the month of Kiahk ends on the 29th. So the last day of the month of Kiahk is the 29th of Kiahk, okay? Which equals January 7th in our normal year. And there is a very special event on that day. Do you know what event happened on January 7th?
No.
No. Okay. So the birth of someone very special.
Jesus Christ?
Yes, good job. So on the 29th of Kiahk, which equals January 7th, it's the birth of Jesus Christ. Okay. So anyways, for that reason, during the month of Kiahk, we praise God and we sing venerations to his mother, Saint Mary. Okay? All right. So let's focus a bit on the midnight praise or midnight praises or the tasbih. Okay?
Okay.
So we have it all year long. So it's not only just during the month of Kiahk, but during the month of Kiahk it changes a bit. Okay? So it consists of what we call canticles. Okay? The midnight praises. Do you know how many canticles we have in our midnight praises?
No.
Okay, we have 4 canticles, okay? Or in other words, sometimes we call them hosts. Like the other word for canticle is host. So we have 4 canticles, and the word canticle, do you know what does it mean?
No.
Okay, so it means praise. Okay, just means praise. So like the first praise, second praise, third praise, and the 4th praise. So that's what the word canticle means, okay? So let's go in depth into each one of the 4 canticles. So the first one tells us the story of a very special man in the Old Testament who led the people of Israel out of the land of Egypt. You know who this person was? His name starts with an M.
Moses.
Moses, good job. So first canticle talks about Moses and about the people of Israel when they left the land of Egypt. Good job. All right. Second canticle or second host is praise of giving what? Do you know? Always we give what to God? We give, starts with a T, T-H.
Give thanks to God.
Yes, the second host, we talk about giving thanks to God, okay? And third one is about 3 very special young men in the Old Testament as well. Do you remember the story of the 3 youth in the fiery furnace?
Yeah.
In the Old Testament, okay? So that's what the third host talks about. It's about the 3 saintly youth and how they got out of the fire. Were they out of the fire burned, or were they not burned? When they got out of the fire. They
were alive,
Mm-hmm.
and they did not die.
Yes, good job. So they didn't burn. And so the third, and then moving on, we have the 4th canticle. You know what does the 4th canticle talk about? It's about the last 3 Psalms in the book of Psalms in the Old Testament. You know how many Psalms we have in the Old Testament, in the book of the Psalms?
No.
We have 150.
Whoa.
Okay? Whoa, that's a lot, right?
Yeah.
All right, so the 4th canticle, we just sing Psalm 148, 149, Psalm 150. You know when else do we sing Psalm 150 in church?
No.
When we're taking communion, okay? Because it's the last psalm of the book of Psalms. All right, so going back to the month of Kiahk, okay? So we call them, another name for the month of Kiahk, or another name for the tasbeha that we have, or the midnight praises that we have in the month of Kiahk, we call it 7 and 4. Okay, so the number 7 and 4. What do we call it again?
7 and 4.
7 and 4, right. And there is a reason for that. You know the reason that we call it 7 and 4?
No.
Okay. Refers to the 7, something called Theotokos. Okay, so it's we have 7 Theotokos in our midnight praises. And 4 refers to what we just talked about a minute ago, the 4 canticles.
4 canticles?
Okay? 4 canticles, the 4 hosts that we have in our midnight praise. Alright, so anyways, you know what the Theotokos mean? It comes from the word Theotokos. Theotokos. Who do we call the Theotokos?
What does a Theotokos mean?
Okay, so that's a very good question. So the word Theotokos is actually 2 words, or it consists of 2 words. So Theo, okay, and Tokos, which makes Theotokos. So Theo means God, okay, and Tokos is the mother of. So it's the mother of God. Actually, it's not a Coptic word. Do you know where it comes from? What language?
No.
It's a Greek word, okay? So Theotokos is like the Greek name for Saint Mary. So it consists of 2 parts, Theo, Tokos, okay? So, so again, what does Theo mean?
God.
God. And what does Tokos mean?
Saint Mary.
And the mother of, so it makes the mother of God, okay? So that's what Theotokos means, the mother of God, and it's in Greek. All right? So anyways, who said Kiahk is called 7 and 4? Because we have 7 what? Theotokos.
Theotokos.
Theotokos, right. 7 Theotokos, and 4 what? Starts with a C?
Canticles.
Right, great. 7 Theotokos and 4 canticles, that's why we call it 7 and 4. Okay, and so Theotokos, as I said, means glorification for Saint Mary. So Theotokos comes from the word Theotokos. Okay, Theotokos means the mother of God. Okay, so Theotokos means just glorification for Saint Mary. All right. So, anyways, so we sing 7 glorifications for Saint Mary. So in the month of Kiahk, we do the 7 Theotokos and the 4 canticles. That's why it's called 7 and 4. Okay. So let me ask you this, especially in this month, why do we sing glorifications for Saint Mary? Do you know why? Or if you would take a guess, why do we sing glorifications?
To thank her for bringing baby Jesus.
Okay, that's great. So we sing glorifications to her because God chose her among thousands of women, okay? He chose her to give birth to Jesus. All right. So this is very great, right? Can you imagine how great this is, that God would just choose a woman among thousands of her age to give birth to baby Jesus? So that's a great thing. So that's why we praise Saint Mary a lot during that month. Okay.
Okay.
So and also something else, God Himself, He chose Mary or Saint Mary to be part of the incarnation story, or the story of the incarnation. Okay, so the incarnation means the birth, or not the birth, like means that when Jesus became human, he took the form of flesh or human body, and he became a human and God at the same time. Okay, so anyways, that's pretty much like an introduction to the month of Kiahk, and just a quick idea about the month of Kiahk. Okay, so we can conclude by saying that month of Kiahk, it's characterized by beautiful midnight praises, okay, that commemorate the Lord's incarnation, and we venerate his mother, Saint
Mary.
Yes, so that's the month of Kiahk. And also, so as we said, we have another name for the midnight praises during the month of Kiahk. Do you remember what do we call it? It's two numbers.
7, 4.
7 and 4. Okay. So again, let's review. You remember why the number 7, or what does the number 7 stand for?
No.
Okay. Number 7 is the 7 Theotokos for Saint Mary. Okay. And the number 4. Do you remember why the number 4? Because we have 4 started with the C.
4 sacraments.
4 canticles in our midnight praises, okay? So 7 Theotokos, 4 canticles, 7 and 4, okay? So at the end, this is pretty much basic idea about the month of Kiahk, okay? And there's something very important. Don't forget to go to the Kiahk praises, okay? Because they're so beautiful. You're gonna love it, okay? And let's praise our Lord Jesus Christ and glorify his mother, who?
Saint Mary.
Saint Mary. Okay. So, and we're also going to be approaching a very special day that we talked about. We're approaching January 7th or 29th of Kiahk. So what took event on that day?
Baby Jesus.
Birth of baby Jesus. Good job, okay? So that's why this month Kiahk is very, very, very special. We commemorate Saint Mary throughout the whole month. At the end of the month, baby Jesus is born, okay? And that was it about the month of Kiahk today. That was pretty much it. But we have a theme verse we can go over quickly. So, say after me. O Lord,
O Lord,
open my lips,
open my lips,
and my mouth
and my mouth
shall show forth
shall show forth
your praise.
your praise.
Let's say it one more time. O Lord,
O Lord,
open my lips,
open my lips,
and my mouth
and my mouth
shall show forth your praise.
forth your praise.
Yes, that's Psalm 51,
Song 51,
verse 15.
verse 15.
Okay. All right. Did we learn anything today about the month of Kiahk?
That it means that we praise Saint Mary.
Yes, good job. Okay. So it's a very special month because we glorify Saint Mary a lot in it. All right. Promise me to go to our Kiahk midnight praises. Yes? We're going to
Yes.
see each other there?
Yeah.
Yes. So, let's talk about Saint Mary for a second, herself. So, when she received the news that she's going to give birth to the baby Jesus, do you think, was she happy?
Yes.
Yes, she was very excited, right?
Yes.
So, she lived all that time. When she was pregnant, she was waiting for the birth of baby Jesus, right?
Yeah.
So she was happy, she was very excited, and she couldn't wait for the birth of baby Jesus because she knew it would bring joy to her, and not just to her, bring joy to
The world.
the world. Good job. Okay, so we can also take that and apply it to us. So during this month, we are also very, 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 very happy. Okay, we're so excited because we're waiting for the birth of someone,
Baby Jesus.
baby Jesus. But he was already born back then, okay? So we are waiting for him to be born again into our hearts. Good job. So just like Saint Mary was so happy when she received the news that baby Jesus is going to be born from her, we're also very happy during the month of Kiahk because we also know that at the end of the month, baby Jesus, we're going to celebrate the birth of the baby Jesus. On what day did we say again? The normal year, what day was it? January.
January 7th.
Good job. And do you remember in the Coptic calendar what day was it? The 29th of
12.
of Kiahk,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good job. So that was the end of our episode for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Gabriella, can we say bye to our friends?
Bye.